Ntataise is one of the oldest, I think, at this stage, and I also like to think one of the leading non-governmental organisations that works with communities in developing early childhood development for children who would otherwise not have access to this early intervention. We are hosting the conference because we have a network of other similar organisations, and it is a time when we can all come together to strengthen what we all know about ECD, to make sure that we retain our relevance and that our input into the disadvantaged communities can grow.
As a person who is involved in the young children for the past 21 years, this conference means a lot to us. As I can say that we've been actually getting assistance from Ntataise since 2002, and the rest we also get training, and we also got more development, and especially as new directors of new organizations that offer this training. Ntataise tries its best to improve our working conditions by actually capacitating us and developing our trainers.
I think this conference is a time to rejuvenate for the individuals working in the ECD field. And for me, attending the Ntataise annual conference, it's something I feel that, you know, if you are far away, working far apart, it's so good to come together and joining and just catching up what is new in the ECD field, what developments are there. So I feel it's a good opportunity to attend the conference.
The collaboration between the ECD NGOs and the government departments is absolutely essential. I think as government gets more and more involved and takes on this responsibility, which it is after all theirs, so the role of the ECD NGO is changing. And it is very important that we work together, in my opinion, to make sure that the poorest sectors of society in the rural and agricultural areas don't get left out.
Early childhood development is considered to be important in terms of improving the learning outcomes for children in the basic education sector. So it really forms that foundation on which all other learning and development can take place. Our primary focus at the moment is the foundation phase, that is for grades R to 3. And we are currently embarking on scaling up of our services for children younger than grade R. We have just released a national curriculum framework which would provide the framework for the learning opportunities that children should have.
The biggest challenges in the NGO, in the ECD sector, is one that we're still having a high volume of untrained practitioners who are expected to do the early stimulation to children. The second one is there's also a huge challenge in terms of the structures where children are supposed to be taught. And the practitioners who are also doing this hard job, they're still working as a voluntarily because there's no a salary that they're getting in terms of the hard work that they're doing. What I want to take away from this conference is opportunity to meet and network with different people. Now that the ECD is actually a changing sector, so we are updated as to what is the current policies, what are the current plans. So we are actually up to date with everything that we're doing.